Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Atari 2600 and we're going to look at a game called Moon Patrol, published by Atari in 1983 and based on the arcade cabinet in 1982 from IREM. Essentially, you control you're a police officer on Lunar City assigned to Sector 9, and in your moon buggy you must go out, destroy obstacles, jump over craters and get to various checkpoints. So here we go. Here I am in my police supercar. You can jump to go over those craters, fire upwards when aliens are there and shoot these blocks out the way. And that's essentially it. It will get more, it will get more and more difficult. We've already reviewed this game of sorts on the ZX Spectrum. It was called Moon Alert there, probably some licensing thing. But they're pretty much different. The car is much smaller in this one. Now already I do like the way it scrolls. The background is going past, I think, a different speed to the foreground, unless it's an illusion. And also as well, look at the star field up the top there, the stars. They're not stationary, or aliens turn up, they're not stationary, they are slowly going across as well. So is this parallax scrolling? Maybe. 1983 though, mightily impressive. Right, okay, now, if I get to past stage 1, it will be a miracle. Whoa, there we go, right. So don't get hit by any of these enemy fire, don't bump into any obstacles, and don't go down a crater there. Oh dear, that's a muck-up. Oh, wow, I got away with that. Hooray! Now, did you have this one back in the day? Let me know. Always love hearing from you and your views about... Oh, this looks tricky. It was. So what do we have to do there? Shoot the block out the way. Now, at the bottom in the middle there, you can see like a small pipe or graph there. That's saying how far we've got. So we're almost at the end of stage 1. And you can see there's 5 stages to complete. And no doubt it goes round again, goes a bit quicker. So that's us dead. So we'll have a few goes of this one. But it's quite a cute game. I quite like it straight away, as I do a lot of these Atari games. Moon Patrol, I don't think anyone mentioned this, unless I was wrong. I don't think anyone mentioned this on the recommendations, but it was a game I wrote down to cover originally. So here it is. I do think these space type games work best on this machine. You haven't got a name, you police officer, so all I know is you're in Lunar City in Sector 9. I don't know where Lunar City is, on some moon somewhere perhaps. Can we get to the first checkpoint? Well, I don't know. So your progress, you can see that bar gradually fills up with your progress, how far you've got. And I am making very heavy weather of this one. So if you've completed the game, it's probably because you had it back in the day or played it quite a lot since. If you completed the game, let me know. What happens at the end? Does it just cycle round to the start again and quicker, or maybe different colours? Is that mountain repeating itself? I think maybe it might be. But the stars are glittering. It's a nicely put together game. If I had this back in the day as a kid, I would have loved it, I think. Good stuff, 8-bit glory, early 80s for my favourite gaming era. Yes, I know. It doesn't compare with PlayStation 4 stuff or anything like that, but still you can have quite a lot of fun. Back in a day where gaming was a lot more simple, a lot more straightforward, and you get the hang of it. Now, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of games that are pig awful, but there are some classics that stay in your mind forever. It's a bit to do with age as well. Tunes you back to memories as a kid and times we didn't have to worry about money and all that sort of kerfuffle. Boom. Right, okay, so you can go backward and forward with this car. It looks like it's running, doesn't it? It looks like the car's got legs. But I guess they're sort of like caterpillar tracks like tanks have. Oh, are we near the end of the first level here? Come on. What's going to happen? Oh, we can get over that. Oh dear, come on. Bounce. Yes, that was a bit lucky. I must be near the end now. Oh, come on. I was never going to get past 2 of those dung heaps. So I'm getting slowly better. Can I get off level 1? Now that must be the aim for the whole review. To get off level 1. Can I do it? Well, the jury's out there. Oops. Oh, Nicky. You're not going to do it with rubbish like that. My gameplay's not always the best, as you might have noticed, but it's all about having fun, seeing how the game plays, and more importantly, what would your first or second go would have been like? Would you have played it again? Well, I think I would have played this heaps. So it passes the initial test. Not too complicated. Nice controls, nice graphics, nice sound. Good learning curve as well. Brilliant stuff. A classic game, a cool game. As I say, do check out my review a little while ago of Moon Alert on the ZX Spectrum. The car's a lot bigger on that one, but it's essentially the same sort of thing. Doodaloo. Moon Alert. Right, there's probably quite a few other clones as well. If you know one, then put that below if we haven't already covered it, or just put it below anyway. What is your favourite Moon Patrol clone? IREM 1982. Never played this down the arcades. That was that version there. If you did, let me know. Did you sink a lot of coins into that one? Did you complete that as well? Now, I wonder if the colours change once I go past stage 1. I'm guessing they don't. I'm getting quite near the end now as well. As the UFOs turn up. Oh, Nicky. And that's it. I don't think I'm going to get off the first level, am I? This is quite poor play. As per usual. Moon Patrol. We're on the moon base. And it's up to us. Sector 9. What are the other 8 sectors? There must be stuff going on there where it's a lot safer. I want to transfer to a different sector. Looks like you get 3 lives each time. The time's ticking up there as well. You can control your speed, as I say, going backward or forward. If you do complete a stage, you get a time bonus if you completed it within an allotted time. But we won't concentrate on that. We'll just concentrate on just maybe finishing it. I'm sure there's a knack to this, shooting stuff out the way. And once you've learnt the knack, the game is quite easy, at least early on. Stage 5 is probably incredibly difficult. You've got to do lots of special skills. The car itself reminds me a little bit of Space Taxi on the Commodore 64, if you saw that review. Except that was flying all over the place. I don't know if there was influence there. Well, it's probably just a coincidence, isn't it? Nice high-pitched sounds there. Then they're smooth to the ear. They're not cutting my eardrum or anything like that. Whoops. So yeah, so there's 2 things you're looking at really. Shooting up, stuff coming at you from the sky, and shooting horizontal, things on the ground. Not quite like Super Crap Invaders on the ZX Spectrum. That was a homebrew, that. Jet Set Willy. Oh, we've done it! Hooray! Jet Set Willy meets Space Invaders. We've done stage 1. Hooray for me. Now whatever happens now, it's a success. This is going to get really difficult. Colours have stayed the same. Stars going past, still nice and shiny. If you recognise any star constellations, let me know, but I think they might be made up. Oh. Curses, godnabbit. Right, last life left, I think. Time ticking up here. Stage 2. On the moon. Everything's good. The moon is green, and there's blue mountains are on the moon. But I don't know if this is Earth's moon or another moon. Oh, that's not going to... Oh, it's... Oh! Almost. So I'm gradually getting better. You can sort of like tell, can't you? If you played this all day, for a few days, you're going to get to about stage 3 and 4. You are naturally going to get better. So it's quite inviting. You do get a sense of achievement on this. As I say, I've only been playing it for literally about, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. And yeah, and I'm getting quite addicted to the thing. Moon Patrol, we'll have one last go and then we'll call it a day. Boo! Points every time you jump over something or shoot something, so we're racking those up. Yeah, see, I could get lost in this game. I do want to play it all day, but I've got stuff to do. I can't play it all day. If you have got all day, then well done you. I'm quite jealous. You might want to play this, but you've probably got lots of games. There's loads and loads of games to choose from. I mean, we've reviewed thousands of them actually on this channel, which is quite amazing even to think about it. Well, thousands, over about 1,500 anyway, so I suppose that's sort of thousands, isn't it? Right. Jump, jump, jump. Oh. Why can't we just drive around that roadblock thing? I think getting onto stage 2 was a bit of a fluke before. Be good to get there again. But we've got 2 lives left. Jump. Oh. You never learn, do you? We can still do it. We can still do it. Just need to be a little bit careful, that's all. When I get back to the police station, they're not going to be that pleased with all the stuff that's all the damage that's on this moon buggy thing. But my police report will say everything. Oh no, this is the last life. Right, when it says 0, that's your last life. We need a bit of skill now to get to the end. Not always my strongest point. Whoever these UFO people are, they need a stern telling off. They're not attacking the city, they're just attacking me, causing craters in the road or something. Boom, kaboom, goom. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. I really liked that. A really pleasant and inviting game. That was Moon Patrol on the Atari 2600, published in 1983 by Atari and based on the arcade cabinet by IREM from 1982. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Massive thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far and chipping in with your comments. That's always really welcome and helps the channel grow. If you want to help a bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.